I am Gill Walton. I'm an artist that lives very, very locally. I have been an artist for my whole life, basically 30 years. And it's always been how I process things and work through things. And throughout all of that time, my subject matter has almost always been people. It's because we are people, we're all human, and there's nothing like another human to help tell stories. So the work that I have very much tells stories. These here, they're inspired originally by Baroque work from the 1500s. So paintings, really, really old paintings by Van Dyck. You can see them at the Scottish Portrait Gallery in Edinburgh. They are amazing paintings, and those paintings from the 1500s, they were painted with a lot of symbolism in them to tell a story. They were painted to, quite often actually, they were painted to say that this lovely woman here would make a perfect bride. They had things in them like dogs or flowers, various other things that all had their own, that it was like a language. They said a certain thing. So if there was a dog in a painting, it would say, I'm going to be a very faithful bride. If there was a bowl of fruit in the painting, it would say, I'm going to bear you lots of children. So it's like a code. And with my paintings, I wanted to use that as a starting point, but put my own symbols and stories and language on top of that. That might not be so straightforward to read, because I don't want them to say a specific thing, but something that you could put your own meaning onto. So this one here, for example, the Van Dyck painting, she didn't have anything on her hand. I think she had a little dog down here or something like that. But I wanted to show somebody in a room that was a bit like we've all been during quarantine, actually, longing to get out there. And I had a dream where there were a lot of pink canaries, and these canaries came out of pink clouds. So the clouds were completely made up of pink canaries. So I put one on a chain on her hand there to show that a trapped soul, whatever you want to feel about that, but you could put your own interpretation onto it. So the canary is on a chain around her wrist, and the other canaries are there saying, come on, come outside. And the rings here, this little ring here has got an eye on it, and that is the eye of Van Dyck, taken from one of his self-portraits that he painted in the 1500s. So that's that one. This one here, this is taken from another Van Dyck painting called the Marchesa de Cataneo, and something like that. Can't remember. And on this one, again, it was an advert for a bride, saying what a great bride she would be. But on this one, I thought, what if she was really clever? What if she was a great scientist? And so I put a golden thread around her finger, and this thread went round in a Fibonacci spiral. I don't know if you know about Fibonacci spirals, but they've been used by artists for centuries to help aid composition. You might have come across them in the Da Vinci Code, or if you're good at maths, I don't know. But there's one, and that for me, that shows that she's quite clever. And that Fibonacci spiral leads your focus to the little cricket that's on her shoulder there, just whispering wise words. And on the chain, I'm quite fond of putting chains and things. But there's a chain around her neck, and she's got a golden compass attached to the chain. And there's another eye on the ring. That's the eye of Van Dyck again, from his self-portrait. So there's meaning in there, but you can put your own meaning on them. You can draw your own conclusions from what's in there, and that's what I like about them. They tell stories, but it's not my story, it's not their story, it's your story. It's what you want to, whatever helps you, whatever gives you solace when you look at these. It's whatever story you want to get out of them. And that's why I paint them. This one is obviously much more straightforward. It's a girl with a polar bear. Polar bear is quite dreamy. I think it's probably just a wish fulfillment thing, a wish fulfillment of a reversal of climate change. I don't know, but I hope it's quite a contented looking polar bear, and that's what I'd like, some contented polar bears, wouldn't you? So that's it. I really enjoy the process of painting. I enjoy the process of researching paintings from history, like Van Dyck's paintings from the Baroque era. And I like leaving little mysterious clues on things about what it might mean. Okay, thank you.